Howdy, Wumbo. How goes it? Yo, the background changed. It is now Herlock's apartment, I suppose. I guess Sholmes and Wilson. You know, good old Sholmes and Wilson. Also, oh, I forgot to get some volume. There we go. I was in a rush to prove a point. And I forgot. In my rush to prove a point, I forgot to get water. So I have like a teeny bit of soda here. So I'm gonna subsist on that for the next several hours. Anyways. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're good to go. So take that! On time, baby! Let us continue. Oh yeah, we're defending that one Japanese guy who's like, he's like anime incarnate. Are you talking to yourself? Always. That's, I mean, isn't that literally what this is? The entire premise of this, this situation is me talking to myself, and there happen to be people in chat sometimes. That's not true. I mean, it is also true sometimes. But sometimes I'm also talking to you, talking to the chat. Talking to you, Wumbo, talking to Starbane, talking to Wise Jeff, I don't know, talking to anybody who's there. And then also mostly just talking to myself. 238 Briar Road. The scene of the crime. Looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation. Perfect, so let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, we got a card. We got the card from, Iris Wilson. And, Eternal voices in your... We're not real... Oh my god, I fucking knew it! No. I knew it! The accident. What? Oh! No. Yeah, we got the card, and then now... Also, hi, Starbane. Welcome. So we give that to Gregson. Supposedly, that'll let us investigate the crime scene. Let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at the silver tip Iris gave us for him. Oh, yeah, and the coin. I guess that's probably the real reason he would actually help. Yo! Gregson and his chips. There they are. What up, bro? Okay, so... Just gotta present... Take that! Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of foreign gadabout.
Was expecting to Google this early, but here we go. The fuck is a gadabout? These words are not real! London is not real. This is not a real place. There's no way. This is fiction. This is fantasy. Gadabout. Merriam-Webster. Gadabout. A person who flits about in social activity. Well, that doesn't really clear much. So just like a social person? Just someone who... Dictionary.com, a person who travels often or to many different places, especially for pleasure. So like a... Okay. These words are not real English. Okay, calm down. Child. Chill there. Words are not real. Yeah. I mean, that's English. English is like a language that makes like no fucking sense. It, like, half the time, it's, like, ridiculous. Okay. Foreign gadabouts. We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? From her ladyship?
Oh, is she famous? Her ladyship?
Give that here, at once! Come on, hand it over, that's for me!
Ah, don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? What was that coin exactly?
It's a silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's, well, it's an appearance fee, that's what it is.
Appearance fee? Oh, an appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right, for the adventures of Erlock Sholmes. Her ladyship.
Oh, it's like his fucking... Too much like your Donald chain-smoking lobster voice. Okay, you know, that's true. I felt like it was a little too... I don't exactly remember what voice I gave him. I thought it was a little too, like, gravelly. So it's like his like, commission, or like his, what do they call him? Like, when you appear in a thing. There's a word for it. It's not appearance fee. It's like... royalties, that's the word I'm looking for.
Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me, every time.
Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still.
I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. So great. Hey, thanks.
Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh?
Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously, it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Is he eating fish and chips, I believe? And rolled up in a newspaper for some reason. Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
A little knife-wielding, mustache Japanese fellow. He lives in a right old hovel. It's just over there, look.
Oh, it is that place. I guess I should have known, considering how much Ryunosuke had to say about it.
On the first floor of that house, on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle's propped up.
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garrideb.
I'm trying, like, my brain is immediately trying to figure out the pun. What is the pun of that? John Garrideb.
Right, well, if you see her again, you make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear?
Typical wrapping for fish and chips, actually, because it's cheaper getting the real wrapping paper. If that's true, that's really funny. I actually, like, that's, it's just the like, dining establishment being, like, cheap. That's really funny.
I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes.
So, okay, I'm a little confused. He clearly does not like the way that Sholmes and himself are portrayed in these, like, novels or, like, newspaper. What was it? It was a magazine, right? Like, whatever it was. He clearly does not like the depiction of him and Sholmes and everything. Like, he thinks it's insulting or whatever. And yet he seems to really like, or like, be very reverent toward the author, which confuses me. I'm curious. I'm sure that'll be like, I'm sure there's a reason for that, but that's very confusing to me. Like, why is he so, like, is it just because she pays him? Is that a lot of money? I guess I don't know how much what was it? It was 5 something. Shekels? It was not shekels. A silver crown. How much? I don't know how much that is. But if maybe it's just a lot of money and he likes the paycheck. I don't fucking know. Don't worry, Inspector. We will.
Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship.
Okay, she clearly has, like, some position. She's not just, like, a random child author thing, creature. I don't know why I'm calling her a creature. Is she like a princess or something? Is she the fucking royal princess of London town? Food review YouTubers show fish and chips. I've been bamboozled. Well, I mean, in all fairness, you've been bamboozled by, I hate to break it to you, you've been bamboozled by simply watching them. Don't. That's your first mistake. Don't. I learned that the hard way when I tried to make literally anything I've seen on fucking YouTube. They're like, oh, it's so easy. Yeah, it is easy, because it doesn't fucking work. Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left. Yes, so then, shall we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings? Yeah. Form of escapism for me. You know what? Fair enough. That's fair. I watch a lot of questionable stuff on YouTube as well, so you know what? I cannot judge. Definitely. Let us move to Mr. Natsume's lodgings. It's a dream come true. I love how she has a little comment on all the locations. Saying a cold, dark jail brings home the reality of crime and punishment. We still haven't been here yet. I wonder what awaits us. Lodging of Mr. Soseki Natsume, according to information gleaned from Inspector Grayson. Let's go. Okay, immediately I see something that concerns me. Immediately I see something that concerns me. I suspect it's not, I suspect it's pretty obvious what it is, but like, why? Why? Perhaps you can answer this question, ma'am. May I help you? Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garadeb? Indeed it would, sir. And who may I say is calling? My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The fireplace is not according to code. Ah, yes. That's the problem. Yes, that is the concerning issue. You got it. Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here. Oh! We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client. Oh! One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garadeb. Yo, the maid did it. You know what? That's like the trope, right? The maid, the butler, the server did it. She did it. She's the criminal. And just like that, I'm out of soda. Did you see that, Mr. I almost called him Mr. Susato. Miss Susato? That was a real-life English maid. I mean, she wasn't wearing any cat ears. I'm not impressed. I know. As I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. But that was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better. I suppose this is probably before the advent of maid cafes in Japan. So it certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it? We need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be. Oh, we need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete. Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. And she's back. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garadeb will see you now. This way. Sir? I believe you are in your crescent phase. What the fuck? Wow. I have no words for... I like how we have to examine him before we can talk to him. Let's look around first, though. Look at this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it? Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? Sure. Although the shelves seem to be broken, and the crockery is... Oh dear, it's in pieces. Yeah, what the hell happened? Well, I have a suspicion as to what happened. It really is. The word cracked wouldn't do that chinaware justice. Justice, you say? Ah, I wonder. Perhaps that's exactly what I was thinking when I was like, gee, I wonder what happened. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was not expecting them to actually say it, though. Perhaps the cannon was fired at it. Yes, probably something like that. But let's not delve too deeply here. Also, why is there a fucking cannon here? Why? Why is there a cannon? Why? Okay, you know what? Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing in here? Oh my, it's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? Bah, that's little more than a toy.
Sorry?
The army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it a new home. Never know when the enemy might attack next. Jolly useful to have a cannon about the house.
Is he stirring his tea with the fucking pipe? Really? Oh my god. Really? It isn't overkill?
Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is going to throw at you next, boy.
I mean, that's true. Do you think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Garadeb?
Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Dries them over a barrel, you see.
The barrel. Oh, God. My bad, I made the mistake of breathing. And, I was punished with a coughing fit. American stupid castle doctrine. Every castle needs a cannon. What the hell's castle doctrine? What is that? Tap on your viewers. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, it was a sacrifice that needed to be made for the sake of dabbing. What the, also, genuinely, what the hell is a castle doctrine? Is that, oh god, this voice is not good for me post-coughing.
They dry very well on the cannon there, Joan tells me, which rather proves my point, I feel.
It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame. Oh, now I feel bad for it. I notice you have a pile of books here, Mr. Garadeb. Do you enjoy reading? Need some water? You're not wrong! You reckon you don't know what castle doctrine is? I mean, these not allows you to shoot the invader of your house. Oh! Isn't that called... I guess maybe it has different names. What was it called? Like, stand your ground laws or some shit like that? Shoot, yeah. Yeah, I don't... it's true. I am an American. I don't know shit about guns or gun... Like, I don't... I'm good on that. These scary. I'm more liable to shoot my own foot off if I even, like, look at one of those things. Stand your ground. Yeah, that's the phrase I'm heard. Maybe it's, like, just a different term for it.
Ever experienced a London winter, boy? The nights are long. No better way to pass the time than in front of the fire with a jolly good book.
Oh, there's a copy of Rand's magazine here, I see. No doubt Mr. Garadeb enjoys the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, too. I keep almost saying the actual name, which is... Can't do that. great detective has a great many followers, it would seem. Whoops. Nothing there. Investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. The fuck do you mean you can't find anything out of place? The uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it? It's clearly been well looked after, though.
That old thing? Pah! Not much better than rags, really.
Oh?
Wore that ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know. But I'm not one for dwelling on the past, me. Would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is.
Burger in one hand and an assault rifle in the other. Baseball hat and eagle on it, obviously. I like burgers. I suppose that part is accurate. But not like, that's the thing, I don't like the traditional burger. No pickles, onions, get that trash off of there. I like a burger with, like, just burger, patty, bacon, ketchup, some mayo a little bit of mayo on the bun, like a thin layer of mayo, and some cheese. And this is the part where I get canceled. Not American cheese. Fuck American cheese. That shit's nasty. Anyways, as for the assault rifle and baseball bat or baseball hat, nah, I'm good. Fuck American cheese product. That's what I'm saying. Get that shit off my burger. Throw it in the trash where it belongs. Boom, I said it. Come get me, America. I shouldn't say that. Considering how things are, they might actually. No. Cheddar. Yeah, cheddar. Maybe a little bit of mozzarella. That might be good on a burger. I don't know. Never tried it, but mozzarella is just good. Also, getting caught up in burger talk.
Anyway, it doesn't hurt to have the odd piece of memorabilia lying around, does it?
Certain Americans prefer other types of headwear. Yeah, we don't talk about them. We don't give them the benefit of acknowledgement. Oh, I see. Perhaps we should leave the past in the past. Are those mortar shells? They're enormous. Oh, I hadn't noticed. What are they doing here?
Oh, those old things. Couple of little rounds I accidentally fired into the barracks during training, you know. It became a bit of a colorful regiment folklore, that incident.
You mean you deliberately hunted out the spent shells?
Well, I wouldn't say deliberately, exactly. They're only scrap iron, after all. Usually just thrown away, I believe. But you never know when things might come in useful, do you?
Useful for what exactly?
Yes, well... Joan here did manage to knock one of the bally things on my foot the other day when she was dusting.
Oh no!
Hadn't shed a tear since 1869 before then, you know?
Maybe reconsider throwing them away? This is like a fucking... It's like a fucking carnival funhouse. What the hell's going on here? Seeing your head, or I'm too stupid to realize. Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Okay, yeah, this little boy. I like him. I mean, yeah, I've actually decided I want to try, like, putting different things on my head. Koromaru will obviously be the go-to, the default, but, you know, we had the Morgana era, and then, I don't know, I'll probably find some other, I got a little hedgehog I got for Christmas. Put that up there. Oh my god, could you imagine I just keep stacking things up? Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. Not important. Don't worry about it. That looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on a very grand banner. Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Although it bothers me that it's not straight.
That old thing?
Sorry? Yay! I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about that emote. Yay!
I should be glad to see the back of it, but the general would turn in his grave if I disposed of it. Wall's the best place for it. Keeps the bally thing out of my way.
So it's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose. I mean, maybe the maid just takes her job very seriously. There appears to be an inscription on the metal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, for distinguished participation. Sounds like the kind of honors even I could be in line for.
Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, but I was given that for my time in the army.
Haru from P5. You know what? I like that comparison. That's a good comparison. That's a very flattering comparison. I feel like I do have the hair floof, the floofage necessary to pull off a Haru, so thank you. Whoops, I forgot to read that part. What did I say?
Can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles.
Okay. There he is. The portrait of Mr. Garrideb is glaring at me, I swear. Have you noticed that all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garrideb as well? Yes, and there seems to be a statue of a lion on the mantelpiece as well.
Ah, yes. Seem to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket.
Seem to come back? What do you mean?
The chap who runs the place is a bally wizard. Went in to sell him something and came out with that thing.
Ah.
In point of fact, now that I think about it, I rather often find myself leaving the place with something I don't need.
The lion ornament certainly does seem surplus to requirements. Susato-san doesn't pull her punches, or her throws for that matter. Yo, Susato, take down! Worst girl in Persona games. How dare you? How dare you? I wouldn't even say Haru is best girl in Persona 5, but she's certainly not worst girl. Get out of here. Be gone. You are banished. Not officially. That's not true. Also, I'm kidding. You're good. However, I will have to ask you to refrain from the Haru slander. And also refrain from making Fuka catching strays. Rude. Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely. Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide. I accidentally pressed the button. Something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder? I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek. Ahem, ahem! Maybe let's not, Miss Susato. I think the maid is going to head us off with a cup of tea. Ahem, ahem! Okay. What the hell is this thing? We're not gonna talk about whatever the fuck this is? No? Okay. Speak the truth! Blonde toaster! Oh, hell no! I don't even have words for this. I don't even have words for this slander! Oh, look! What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on that gleaming silver cake stand. This will look pretty good, actually. Lined up? It looks more like someone has half demolished them to me. Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Garrideb's custom to take 2 cakes with his tea. Okay, I respect that. Sounds delightful. Oh, wait a minute, though. There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand. Well, naturally, and it would never do to waste the leftovers. So whatever Mr. Garrideb doesn't eat, I say to myself, Joan, you shall have to tidy up. How magnanimous of you. candlestick. This old candle holder looks a little out of place here, wouldn't you say? Yes, you're right. It's clearly supposed to be gold, but it's almost completely black for some reason.
That old thing, yes. Just a cheap piece of ironmongery. Gimcrack, really.
What the fuck is gimcrack? This is not a real language. These are not real words. I refuse to believe that these are real fucking words. Gimcrack? I'm being fucked with right now. I'm actively being fucked with right now. Dictionary, adjective, flimsy or poorly made but deceptively attractive. Get the fuck out of here. That is not a real word. Fuck off. Gimcrack!
Used it when I was studying, don't you know, for my commission. I know it's old, hardly worth hanging on to, really. But, well, still has some use, still has its uses sometimes.
Of course. Does everything in this room have some elaborate story behind it? They're memories, Mr. Naruhodo. Memories. Oh my god.